Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video, and today I'm doing a PS3 collection update. I'm going to try and maybe do this, shove the sort of stack of PS3 games out of the way so that the ones that I am showing you when they come over this side, obviously you won't be able to see what the next game is and stuff. I'll give you more of an in-depth opinion or thoughts and feelings of the games that are new, obviously, to my collection since the last collection video. This is an update of my PS3 collection. The games, because obviously some people might not have seen my original one, so they haven't seen any of the older ones, I'll go through them but quickly and not as in-depth. But also, to mention, I will mention that as well, if you want an even more in-depth opinion of all and any of the games that I'm showing you, I should be doing reviews of them later down the line, because I do video game reviews on this channel as well, if you're interested in any of the games and what I have to say about them. First of all, we have Injustice: Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Really nice, really good fighting game by the people who made Mortal Kombat. It's like Mortal Kombat, obviously. It's got a lot of different, and it's got like destructible environments, which is nice. It's got a lot of different characters, you know, you can pick from. And then on the back it shows you some of their alternative costumes, you know, and stuff. So you've got loads of characters and stuff in this version of the game, plus characters you can buy different skins for them and stuff, and they all play very differently. They all have similar attacks, but yeah, mastering them takes quite a bit of time and stuff. And it's really fun, frantic, and I highly recommend it. Deadpool game, Deadpool the game. It's much like, I will mention this also in my review if I get round to reviewing this game. It is much like, what is it? Duke Nukem Forever. If you're really emotionally invested in the character, you'll overlook a lot of the errors within the actual game. And also, they already know that they've got a lot of people buying stuff like this, because they already know that there's a fan base for it. Same with something like Injustice. They already know that there's loads of DC fans out there. So they already know that it's gonna sell. So even if even if the game isn't that good, which this one, from what I've played so far, isn't brilliant, but I do enjoy it. And that's another thing. It's a game that's fun, but because it's fun, it don't mean that it's working. You know, just because something isn't like working, it don't mean that you can't have fun with it. You know, if something's like a broken, like little babies usually play with broken toys. Why? Because actually sometimes they're better than when they were actually, you know, working and stuff in some ways. And that, you know, and yeah, hopefully I'll review this game and you can get a more in-depth opinion of the Deadpool game. God of War 3, I thought it was God of War because on this side it just says God of War. Got home, looked at the spine, and then realised, oh no, it says God of War 3. Thought it'd be another fiasco with, like, Resistance, which it probably will be. I'll get 1 and 2, or the 1 and 2, like, collector's edition thing, where it's just both 1 and 2 in one box, if that makes any sense. And then like 3 the most, think that 2's okay, and then really hate number 1, even though if you play them 1, 2, and then 3, it's, you know, you like 1 the most, then 2, then 3 usually the worst, and that, which is usually what hardcore fans will do, obviously. But I bought it with the intentions of thinking that it was God of War, the first one. I've enjoyed it a lot. I love the theme, the Greek mythology, and just being Kratos is lots of fun, hacking things and just killing things, and the cutscenes are fabulous and amazing. You actually get like a behind the scenes how they created it and stuff, which was extremely surprising that you got that. This is probably the only real video game that in my whole collection, just generally, and you've seen my collection, which is quite large, is the only one that I can think of that actually comes with like a special feature sort of thing of people who made the game creating parts and saying how different it is to make it and stuff. Duke Nukem Forever. Well, I've already gone. These are the 3 new games to my collection. So these are just the older ones that I've already reviewed or played and stuff, and I have reviewed this game, so there's more of an in-depth review there. So go check that out if you want more of an in-depth review. It's Duke Nukem. As I said before, it's like a Deadpool game. It's if you like the character a lot, you might like the game. I don't know. It got poor reviews. I've got PSN now. I'm playing through quite a bit of the online on this. The campaign's still pretty decent. I mean, the campaign, now that I've got online, is kind of rubbish. Little Big Planet 2, hadn't played that in a while. Basically Sony's attempt at competing with Mario. Little Big Planet 1. Resistance 3. Really cool, just shooting game that I really like. I really like the third one. Again, the fans, one of my best friends is a big fan of Resistance, and he played them in the right order, 1, 2, and then 3, and says that, you know, he liked 1 the most, or liked 2 the most. 1 was good, and then 3 was the worst for him. 2, which apparently has got a lot of good multiplayer apparently. 1, which I bought for like dirt cheap, haven't even really played a lot of it at all, really. Ratchet and Clank, A Clank in Time, pretty decent, really fun. Not as good as 1, 2, and 3. I think it was the second one that is the best in my opinion. I played that on PlayStation 2. And there is a HD collection of the first 3, which I probably will get later down the line. Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, pretty decent. Haven't played much of this one. Killzone 3, which I recently did a review of the game, so I will. I love the front cover, no, and the multiplayer's okay. There is more of an in-depth review, obviously. So yeah, if you ever want any of my sort of more in-depth reviews of any of the games that I've briefly described in my collections, just look upon my YouTube channel, and hopefully you'll find the video that you're looking for, whether it's Killzone 3 review or, you know, Resistance 3 review. And these are games that I've actually reviewed. Little Big Planet, Little Big Planet 2, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marines, and Duke Nukem Forever. I was holding off reviewing these 3, which are new games to my collection, because obviously if I review them and that, then you'll already know that I've got them and that, and then me doing this collection update would be kind of pointless, because then you'd be all like, oh well, he's already done an in-depth review, what's the point in me seeing him, you know, shows. Basically all I'm saying is, this is a really good game, look, it's God of War, it's Kratos' eye and stuff, you know, whereas now you actually know that I've got these games, and reviews of these games will be coming up soon, hopefully, if you are looking forward to that, and that. So yeah, that's been my PS3 collection update. Thanks for watching, comment, rate, and subscribe.